Hey all, we're back with our week 2 review. I'm going to go ahead and skip the introductions, so if you're curious about what this is all about, I encourage you to go check the week 1 episode. But we're going to go over everything we've accomplished here in the week from the 22nd of June to the 28th of 2020. If you remember from last week, we had a pretty terrible luck. I took 77 attempts to get a Penn Libers, and then we left off having failed 74 times on the current Penn Muskins I was working on. So today you'll see how that resolved over the last week. Overall, it was a fairly light week of enhancing due to some ongoing lack of cronstones on NA, so I'm hoping to pick more of those up, and as seasons sort of winds down a bit, hopefully things get back to normal in that front and we can get back to full-time enhancing. But yeah, that being said, we did make some fairly important things this week, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. Monday was a fairly light day. All in all, I ended up pulling in 1 TET distortion with requiring 2 taps. One of them downgraded, so that was unfortunate. But overall, I'll take a 2-tap TET disto with 1 downgrade any day of the week. So I was pretty happy about that. Tuesday was one of the more exciting days this week. We had a few interesting things happen. The first one was that we 1-tapped a TET Tungrad belt, so definitely very happy about that. Can't complain. Unfortunately, we ended up losing it a bit later when we tried to go for Penn, and we got a downgrade. This was our 4th Penn attempt on this current Penn Tungrad belt. First one that downgraded, though. However, I did end up getting another sort of good thing on Tuesday. So I ended up raw clicking pens from a 110 stack all the way up to a 281, which is a 28 pen fails in a row on top of the 74 we'd already failed on the Muskins. So that is starting to get to crazy bad luck. But getting those big stacks like the 281 stacks are sort of the major hurdle for my further progression at this point, since I need those stacks to make any gear upgrades I could possibly even consider going for at this point. So unfortunately, that brought our pen total up to 102 fails in a row, but we did get that really important stack, so I can't say I'm too upset about it. On Wednesday, I finally hit the Penn Muskins. Unfortunately, it ended up requiring a total of 118 attempts, which when we combined with that raw pen attempts we did to make the 281 stack, it was by far the worst luck I've had so far, requiring 146 total attempts to complete. In fact, with the 77 clicks on the Penn Libers I'd made previously, we ended up finishing 2 out of 223 pens. So that's over 100 attempts each, which is really bad. Fortunately, we started rectifying things immediately when I went and 1-tapped a Penn Dim Tree. So that was definitely very exciting and starting to work on that bad RNG we've had on pens. But unfortunately, we ended up finishing with some further down luck when the Penn Tungrad belt I attempted not only failed, but also downgraded again. So rip that belt, but overall, at least our pens are starting to turn around. Thursday was another fairly light day with mostly just rupee questing, and I didn't end up making any stacks or doing any interesting things as far as enhancing goes. On Friday, the good pen luck continued, and we ended up 3-tapping a Penn Dandy. Saturday was another day with no stacks and no interesting enhances having been completed. On Sunday, we did a small amount of enhancing. Ended up making a stack and blowing up 4 TET accessories on it, which sort of put me in a bind because now I don't have any more TET accessories to click. I don't have very many cronstones, and all of my characters have stacks on them. So hopefully on Wednesday we get the new fail stack storage or something. Otherwise, I'm going to have to figure out what to do about it. But I also decided to do some grinding in Ash Forest to see how it's going to go and what I might be able to do there. Eventually, I think I'll probably want to go for that Deboreka necklace. Unfortunately, it did not go super well. I lost about 800 mil worth of crystals while trying to figure it out on my archer. But I think I at least got some valuable experience for when I eventually decide to go for that Deboreka. But yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have for you this week. So be sure to hit the subscribe button or tune into the stream at twitch.tv/biohacktv. And finally, I just want to give some shout outs to everyone who supported the stream this week, especially a couple of people who gave out big donations and gifted a lot of subs. So big shout out to the following. I want to thank My Rifle Burrs, Holidays, PKNU for Days, Chesticles again, Death Dam, and Shiftcase. All these guys donated to the stream and have shown good support. And of course, there's a lot of other people who have also subbed to the stream and given out donations in smaller amounts, but I wanted to do a special shout out for these guys. So thank you all for the support. You guys rock. And hopefully I'll have some more content for you next week. Monday and Tuesday, I will be out of town traveling to Olympic National Park, so there won't be streams on those 2 days, but we should be back in business starting on Wednesday. I'll see y'all then.